Barakatai Hawa, Barakatai Hawa Shai, Barakatai Hawa, Barakatai Hawa Shai, Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. In case you're wondering what you're looking at, we're back to my veranda here in rural Jamaica in the Caribbean here. We're getting a welcome shower. Been really hot the last few days, so we welcome the shower. And I'm back here as before. Not sure if you're picking up the thunder. All this greenery is welcomed. It's calming to look at. I do much meditating out here, and as you'll recognize with all of my lessons from this spot. Not very technical, I know, but it is what it is. You gotta make the best of where you are. No excuses. The grill that you're looking at, well, I may have said on a previous video of this type of meditation, well, in Jamaica here, as I probably suspect other islands, your home is not considered complete, certainly not completely safe, unless you have these grill or burglar bar kind of blocking the path to your front door. Such is the level of both crime but also the way people feel and the kind of security that people nationwide feel they have to have. Of course there's crime, but then there's the appearance. Sometimes they don't always match. But the Most High's creation is stunning in every sense. The less interference, the more marvelous it is to look at and to be in and to be around. I'm just holding the camera here, so I should say the phone camera. I apologize if it's a bit shaky. You can see the gray skies, the various fruit trees, banana, apple, coconut being the main ones. I think if I pan round to the right, you may be able to see, although it's cloudy, ackee trees, a slightly orange or reddish tint. Ackee tree, a vegetable here that we enjoy very much. And next to that there's another apple tree. And various trees. I think further around there's a pimento tree, which in certain seasons the seed, they gather up the seeds, dry them, and they get crushed and used for they call pimento oil, which has various uses. And in Jamaica here, if you was to do a tour and drive around, you see so much land. I hear other brothers speak about the fact of this kingdom. I can't do a video without speaking about the current rulership. The Edomites in the scriptures, calling themselves, wanting the world to refer to them as white. They've constructed these monstrous cities, and we see miniature examples around the world because they influence the whole world, where these cities have condensed the populace together, and you're all piled up on top of each other, and they're trying to tell you that there isn't enough land, and yet there's thousands and thousands of acres of land uninhabited, underdeveloped, because of the agenda that they have, which is about to take the next step in terms of doing away with paper money. Revelation 13 and 16 to 18 about to come into full effect. He calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive this device. And not long from now, it's going to be crystal clear. This man is running out of time. Revelation 12 and 12 is going to come down with great wrath. All the fun and games, hide and seek. If you say this word, it's a problem. Your video gets taken down because the truth is hurting. So the madness about this, well, you can't even say the word they use, where, well, it means breathe together. C-O-N is one part of it, and spire means to breathe, and con means with. So they're having their meetings, the upper echelons, and this what we're looking at. They say there's a problem with this. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai made some mistake. All these beautiful trees, flowers, vegetation, there's a problem with it. He made a mistake. Animals are becoming extinct, and there isn't enough space for people to live because there's some error in the creation. So then this man, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 2, with his God complex, desperate to play God, He owns the world's resources. But it's not enough. There's one of these movies, isn't it? The James Bond movie, The World Is Not Enough. Something like that. Well, that fits the avarice, I think is the word. Gluttony. Greed. If ever a word fits a nation. Covetous. Everything somebody else has, you want it. It doesn't matter that you've got 500 pairs of shoes. Somebody else over there with one pair that you like, so you have to have it. This is real covetousness. As we say here, bad mind. Long eye. What are you doing with all that wealth? Well, see what they're doing? Ruining the earth. Air, land and sea has been poisoned by this man. You notice in the news animals are starting to behave very strangely. I think I just looked at a headline where a seal, I can't remember what country it was, where this seal entered into a home because we've encroached on all of the natural habitations for these animals. And the scripture tells us towards the end of time they're going to start acting crazy. Mass die-offs. Is this nature what we're looking at? Is being removed. And so the animals, the ones that are left, are beginning to act up. All this is prophecy, sign of the time. I think it's 2 Ezra 9 tells us to measure the time. Second Ezra, I think also 8 and 50 talks about great miseries coming up unto the earth. Signs and wonders. It looks like the rain is slowing down, and plus my arm is getting tired, so we're just about to call it a day. It's August, and this is rural Jamaica, out west. Shalom until the next lesson.